Okay, so June seemed like a flagship killer month. Right from Xiaomi 14CV, Motorola H50 Ultra to Realme GT6, good to see that the flagship killer market is getting hot right now. Now, I saw a lot of Team TechWiser commenting, 40,000 is not the flagship killer territory, it should be 30,000. See, when flagships start costing 80,000 to 1 lakh, other smartphones range will also increase. So sadly, but in 2024, I feel 40,000 is the new flagship killer territory. But if you're looking to buy a phone or laptop right now, then hold on to your monies a bit, because Windows laptops are crushing MacBook in terms of performance and battery life.
Hey, kuch bhi.
Kuch bhi. Also, there's a Prime Day sale coming up in July on Amazon and of course, sale on Flipkart as well. So along with some good deals and discounts on smartphones, there are some interesting smartphone launches also coming in the next month. I'm excited for this one. Let's go. First, we have the OnePlus N4 and seems like finally it might launch in third week of July in India. It is almost the same time last year when Note 3 launched. Now, we did try the Note 3 from China, so more or less the specs are confirmed. It is going to launch with Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 processor. And Snapdragon and its issues with naming its processor. In very simple words, if you see here, Snapdragon 7 Plus Gen 3 kind of performs almost like a Snapdragon 8s Gen 3. The only area where 8s Gen 3 has an upper hand on it is it can do on-device AI tasks. Other than that, the Note 4 is said to have a 50 megapixel main camera, 16GB LPDDR5X RAM and a 5000 mAh battery with 100 watt fast charging. Now, as per the leaks and rumors, it might launch for around 33 to 35,000 rupees. Now, Note 4 seems like a good performance focused overall device from OnePlus. Next is the most hyped Snapdragon X Elite Windows laptop. Now, last month, Microsoft launched Copilot Plus PCs. So you might be thinking, Pratik, other than AI stuff, why is this Snapdragon Windows laptop such a big deal? Well, if you remember, when Apple switched from Intel-based processor to their M series processor, the performance gains and battery gains were huge. It was groundbreaking. Well, similarly, with the Snapdragon X Elite chips, Windows would be switching to ARM, and it will bring the same amount of peak performance and efficiency for Windows laptop. And even the benchmarks are out now, and if you see in every benchmark, it is performing really good, and more importantly, it is absolutely crushing the MacBook M3 Pro. And that's not it. Windows is not entering ARM for the first time. This is their second attempt, and now Microsoft has guaranteed to have these apps available for Windows ARM. But again, these are first impressions. We'll get to know once we get our hands on the Copilot Plus PCs. The first laptop with Snapdragon X Elite processor coming to India is HP OmniBook X. And if you see, the page for pre-order is live now. The delivery date as of now is about a month later. Now, in terms of specs, it has 16GB LPDDR5X RAM, Snapdragon X Elite processor, 1TB SSD, a 2K touch IPS LCD display, and it will come with USB 4.0 port. But here's the interesting part. In terms of pricing, it starts at 1.4 lakhs. I mean, to beat Apple, you have to charge more money than Apple. That's how it works. So let us know if you really want us to cover the HP OmniBook X laptop. But I'm really excited to see how this Windows competition with MacBook turns out. Okay, just now there are leaks about Google having a keynote on August 13. And this is very important because Google might have a bunch of AI launches for Android 15 or Android in general, just like Apple Intelligence. And also, Google has dropped a teaser on Twitter which hints at Pixel Fold 2. Now, as per the rumors, the Pixel Fold 2 will have Tensor G4 processor, 12GB RAM, 8.02 inches inner display and 6.29 inches cover display. And just like last year, I think Pixel Fold 2 won't be making to India, and if I have to take a guess at the pricing, I believe it should be somewhere around 1.5 lakhs. But I am more excited about AI features coming to Android. Looks like this AI thing is taking software to the moon. Next up, Motorola is launching their flip phones on 25th June globally. Recently, a video got leaked on Twitter, and this is how the Razer is going to look like. So as per leaks, it might come to India along with global launch in July itself. So the Motorola Razer series usually has two variants. One is the Razer, which is an affordable folding phone, and the other is the Razer Ultra, which is their flagship foldable. Now, in terms of specs, the Razer 50 Ultra will come with Snapdragon 8s Gen 3 processor, 12GB RAM, 4-inch OLED cover display, and a dual camera setup with 50 megapixel main plus ultra wide angle camera. Now, the affordable Razer 50, which I am excited about, will come with MediaTek 7300X processor, 50 megapixel main camera, and a large 3.5-inch cover display. Now again, the Razer 50 Ultra might cost around 90,000, whereas the Razer 50 might be at the same price as last year, around 50,000. Next up, we have the CMF Phone 1 from Nothing. Now, in case you're wondering, CMF is a sub-brand of Nothing, which makes more affordable TWS smartwatch then nothing. But the big deal here is CMF Phone 1 could be the cheapest phone from nothing. It is set to launch on 8 July. As per the leaks and rumors, the CMF Phone 1 is set to come with MediaTek Dimensity 7200, 6.7-inch OLED display, 5000 mAh battery, and the most interesting thing here is it has a rotating dial at the bottom left of the phone. And the official Twitter handle teased the phone looks like it will have a plain back rather than glyphs. Now, if I have to take a guess, I think the rotating wheel would act as a volume slider, plus you would be also able to switch songs and all of that without looking at the display. Or another usage is you would be able to remove the back of the phone, just like good old days, HTC. And you could also have multiple back of the phone, like very similar concept to what Motorola did in the past with the Moto mods. Anyone remember them? Nothing is known for its unique design and the software, which is very underrated. Like recently, Nothing teased their reimagined AI home screen, where the Nothing OS would already pull up your ticket's QR code based on the time, location, etc. And the overall implementation of AI seemed very new and interesting. Anyways, I'm expecting the CMF Phone 1 to be priced under 20,000. At that price, let's see how it does. Next up is Android's flagship chip for 2025 phones, Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. Now, as per the leaks and rumors, it will be launching on 21st October. That's pretty far, but the leaks are so good. There seems to be fundamental change in Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. Like the two cores of the chip will have a clock speed of 4.25 GHz, and it's kind of a big deal because it will be almost as powerful as an Intel i5 12 Gen desktop processor. And this time, instead of having an ARM Cortex chip like MediaTek, Exynos or everyone else, it will be using its own design cores, Orion, which they have used in their Windows laptop series. And this leak shows an image where the 8 Gen 4 scores 31.3 lakhs on the Antutu benchmark. Like, flagships are already fast. God knows what we'll do with so much power. Anyways, the iQOO 13 and Xiaomi 15 would be one of the first few phones that would launch with Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 processor. Next up is the Samsung Z Fold 6 and Flip 6. Now, as per rumors, it is gonna launch on 10 July in Paris in the Olympics, because Samsung is one of the sponsors of the Paris Olympics. And this is interesting because there were rumors that we might see a more affordable fold for the first time, like Fold FE and Flip FE. But now the chances of it coming in July is very less. It feels like it's on hold. Now, coming back to the flagship Z Fold 6, it will come with 12GB LPDDR5X RAM, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy, 7.6-inch 120Hz inner display and a 6.2-inch cover display. And the Fold 6 dummy got leaked on Twitter, and if you see in terms of shape and size, it is moving much towards looking like an S24 Ultra. Also, the Fold 6 has a less rounded corner design, and in the back, if you see, the camera has a small ring outside each lens. Now, last year, the Flip saw a bunch of changes, so this year we are expecting Fold to see a lot of change as well as software AI features. Now, in terms of pricing, I believe the Fold 6 might cost around 1.5 to 1.6 lakhs. And along with the Fold 6, Samsung will also be launching the Galaxy Watch 7, Galaxy Buds 3 Pro and Samsung Watch FE. And also a new Galaxy Watch Ultra. The name sounds familiar. Apple. Now, the Samsung website page for Watch Ultra went live for a few seconds. Pricing wise, it is said to be less than 60 to 70,000 rupees. So that was the list of all the upcoming smartphones, techs and laptop coming in July. Personally, I'm looking forward to try HP OmniBook X with the Snapdragon X Elite chip, like how the AI capabilities will work. Plus, other than performance-based tasks, how good it would be in gaming or day-to-day tasks. Let us know your thoughts on this one. On that note, this is Pari signing off. See you in the next video. Pew pew.